Hey guys, Smokey here from the UVG family and group, and today we're going to go over two things. Two things in the video today. Well, first thing I'm going to bring up though is the contest, the box mod and line of juice contest. To be honest with you guys, I have still not even really put a dent in that damn list. It is just so long. I mean, there's just so many names. It's getting hard. I mean, even the few hundred that I've already written down and checked and everything like that I've done. It's already hard to choose between those. Not even going to imagine what it's going to be like once I get all 1,000, 1,100 or whatever names down and get them going. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how this plays out, and I hope everybody can understand that this is going to take some time. With as many comments, if we just had 200 or 300 comments or something like that, I'd probably be almost done by now. But I mean, we're reaching 1,200 comments. It's ridiculous. It's going to take a lot of time to get this done. So I hope y'all can understand that. But in the meantime, we're gonna make a quick, a nice little video here. Everybody likes nice videos, so we're gonna make a nice video. Okay. So first thing we're gonna be going over is want to blow uber leak clouds, bro, and all this kind of shit, bruh, I want to blow awesome clouds. So we're gonna go over, well, how do you blow awesome clouds? Well, you know what, everybody talks about your coil builds. It's not about your coil builds, okay? I mean, to an extent it is because of your resistance, but I mean, I've seen people blow some big ass clouds off a single coil 22 gauge 6-wrap. I mean, it boils down to your wicking, your resistance, how well you built the coil. Meaning, you remember in our old coil video that I went over a little while back, pinching the coils, make sure it evenly heats from the inside to the outside. That plays a factor in as well. Your airflow and how your wick, how your cotton is wicked, how your positioning is on it. Because different positions, you could be suffocating your coils where they're not producing the amount of vapor that you want them to produce. So this is what you have to look into, not just your coils. What coils should I build for the most awesome clouds? Your coils are just breaking the ice. You have other stuff that you need to worry about. So first off, if you're running an unregulated mod like myself, as I run unregulated, I'm not into regulated, never liked regulated, got plenty of regulated boxes. Sorry for the beeping as everybody messaging me asking about everything. So that's a good way to put it, isn't it? I don't like regulated boxes. Always run unregulated. Your unregulated box is only going to push as much juice as your batteries are going to push. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or but about it. It's not like it's a God mod or an SMY 260 or a variant 250 or whatever. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, good. And that's my Mario, by the way. So you're only going to push what your battery's going to push. So you ain't going to push 260 watts. You're going to push what this battery's going to push it to. And, the longer you hit it, the weaker the battery gets. No, excuse me. I wanted the yawn right there. So, one of the things that we're going to have to be going over here... Hold on, we'll sip of coffee, hold on. Oh, love coffee. One of the things we're going to be going over here is your airflow. I mean, that's one of your first things besides your coils is your airflow. Making sure that your coils are, heating from the middle to the outside. If you're running more than one coil, making sure when you press that button, both coils are heating up at the same time. Because if you have a dual coil and this one starts heating up and then it gets hot and then this one starts heating up, well, you're already hitting this one, so you're really hitting only a single coil, because by the time you finish hitting, this one's hot and this one's producing your vapor, and this one's just starting to get hot now and it's starting to produce vapor. So all the vapor in you is from this coil over here, not both of them at the same time. So that's one major factor that you have to look into is your coils, making sure they're heating evenly, they're firing at the same time, and they're going from your inside to out as far as getting hot goes. And your second thing you need to look at too is something on there, is your airflows. Now, of course, I hope a lot of you know, some of you might not know, is your airflow hose always go over your coils. So this is how this will sit on here, matching with the coils right here. That way, when you inhale your vapor, that your airflow goes over inside your air holes and over your coils. Just like when you want to clean out, you hit the button, so it only produces that much vapor. But if you hit the button and blow on it, produces a lot more. That's the airflow that's cool going over hot, as your coils are getting hot, and that's producing your extra vapor. Okay, that's the reaction that it gives. So Besides that, let's run into another thing that we have to look at is your airflow. Like we were saying, your airflow has a lot to do with it. This is a dark horse mouth sitting on this, and this is a little boy. Let me get the image of it in there. See, it's a little boy. And it doesn't have that great of airflow, but I've mostly run flavor builds on here with a lot of wick, a lot of cotton wick. Then, so I mean, you just don't have too much airflow. Okay, so you know, is it going to produce an awesome cloud? Yeah, you can get you know, badass clouds with the restricted airflow. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a restricted airflow if you got the lungs for it. And in this mod right here, this is a V3 Mutation X. It's got damn good airflow. Now I've seen people blow bigger clouds on a little boy than I have seen them on a Mutation X. My God, stop messing with me, people. It's all about, you know, if you know what you're doing, and it isn't about the coils. Okay, that's where a lot of people are messing up at, and there's nothing wrong with, you know, not knowing. That after watching this video, you're gonna know. One thing that I talked about here is, I've done it in a video before too, when we talked about wicking after my coil video, is your cotton. You don't want it too tight, you don't want it too loose, you want it to kind of move freely but be a little bit restricted within the coils. And no matter how you wick, you know, I know a lot of people go over and under, this, that, and the other. Where your coil's at, you want to take a little flathead and you want to just move the cotton out from underneath the coil. You want that coil to be able to breathe. You don't want to suffocate the coil. If you suffocate the coil, less vapor. Coil can breathe, more vapor. So that's what you want. You want uber leak clouds, bruh, you know. So you want some more vapor. So you want to make sure you don't suffocate those coils. So just push that cotton out from underneath the coils. That way you got it. Even lift your coils if you have to. If you have too much cotton in there, go ahead and just take you a flathead, you know, or something. And just, you know, lift up on your coils, lifting them up a little bit. If your coils are used a good bit, like these are, they're black. You know, they're getting black. So, like I said from the coil video, heating and cooling of metal makes it harder, makes it a tougher metal. So moving these ain't gonna be the smartest thing. They're just gonna break. So you're gonna have to do this when the coils are kind of newish. You're gonna have to move them up if you have too much cotton. But make sure that your cotton is not underneath your coils and touching underneath your coils or anything like that, because you're restricting your airflow over your coils, which is gonna produce less vapor. So, and then another thing that's gonna help you is not completely drenching it in liquid. If you just get the cotton wet, and that's about all you need, is just the cotton wet, then you're good. But if you put it to where, you know, when you're hitting it, you're sucking up juice, you got too much juice in there, which is causing your coils to not stay heated properly, which in turn will produce less vapor. Guys, I hope this video has helped anybody. If it has, be sure to like the video, comment on it, say hi to me and everything. I like when people say hi to me. It makes me feel special and loved. That's about all I got for today. I hope you learned something. If you did, awesome. If you didn't, tough shit. My name is Smokey, guys, part of UBG. Stay safe and vape on, my friends.